It all just feels like a dream to me, to find a school so true. And I know it's all in make-believe when I picture a school like you. The one thing that I learned from you is that I can make my dreams come true. Someday when I wake up to find memories of Billabong in my mind, imagine how that could be. Imagine how that could be. T for teamwork, E for empowerment, and for mutual respect. B for passion, I for integrity, A for accountability. Billabong high, Billabong high, Billabong high, you know you can fly. Billabong high, you can touch the sky. Billabong high, Billabong high. We have aspiration over ambition. In our minds we have rhythm, courage and humanity. What makes us Billabong high is we believe we can touch the sky. Billabong high, Billabong high, Billabong high, you know you can fly. Billabong high, you can touch the sky. Billabong high, Billabong high, Billabong high, you know you can fly. Billabong high, touch the sky.
A very good evening to everyone. I, Mihika Singhania from grade 7,
And I, Harbin Kaur Sani from grade 6.
welcome you all on the digital platform of Billabong Inspires Talk Series.
On behalf of Billabong International School, we would like to thank all the parents for their support and work towards our school.
Billabong Inspires Talk Series initiative will bring together working parents from various fields of expertise. They will share their life experiences, which will help motivate and inspire the students towards achieving their goals.
BHIS strongly believe in core values which inform your thoughts, decisions, and actions and help you align your career or life path to what's important to you. They are the essential foundation in finding your life purpose because they remind us and others who we truly are.
BHIS core values are diligence, hardworking, persistent, resilient; service, generosity, enterprise, charity; leadership, stewardship, compassion, kind, empathetic, humble; resourcefulness, creative, risk-taker, dynamic, outward-looking; commitment to large community, a family, a belief system, cultural models, sustainability, environment; and integrity, honest, trustworthy, modest, respectful.
Billa- Bri- Billabong Inspired Talk series is all geared up today for an interesting and enlightening session with a speaker, Mrs. Sherry Santwani, who will be taking us through her life journey.
Mrs. Sherry Santwani is an Indian couturier, started her career in 2006 by the label Amour. She is a fashion designer by passion and profession as well as an actor. She has had the wonderful opportunity to have acted in a couple of TV soap operas during her college days. She was also fortunate enough to have made it as a finalist of Mrs. India Worldwide, which was hosted very recently in Dubai this year.
Bringing elegance, trend, and style to an outfit is a passion, and making their customers look outstanding and making their outfit speaking for itself a goal. Her work can simply be described as delicate, feminine, and luxurious.
Now, without much ado, we would like to welcome our guest speaker for the day, Mrs. Sherry Santwani. Ma'am, you're muted.
I'm thankful to the Billabong team, and I feel so delighted to be a part of this show. Thank you so much for having me here, and all the best to all you kids. May you do wonders in your life and make this prestigious school more proud. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, we've got so inspired from your journey, and we both have got so motivated to see your commitment towards your work. We would like to ask you a few questions related to your journey and to your work. Also, students can ask their questions by writing in the chat box.
Ma'am, firstly, I would like to ask what made you choose fashion designing as a career?
Fashion and glamour have always fascinated me since I was a child. To be a fashion designer was my ambition and my passion both. I just followed that.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, what according to you is the favorite part of being a fashion designer? Describe your opinion about fashion.
According to me, fashion is being comfortable in your own skin. Maybe you're just carrying a normal t-shirt with a pair of denims and rubber slippers. But if you feel good and confident, that's fashion for me. And I always believe fashion doesn't define you, you define fashion. And for most of people, a designer outfit is one which they either see online or maybe in a fashion show or a designer studio, and they really find it beautiful and want to wear it. But for me, as a fashion designer, the favorite and the utmost part is to guide and help my customers in choosing the right dress. Because I feel that everybody has a different body type and a different attitude. So it is all the more my duty to tell them that what exactly is going to suit them. And, there's always, we see an outfit ready, but there are a lot of things which are behind the scenes. I would just say, starting from a normal fabric, getting it colored, and then the pattern cutting, and then the embroidery, then the fabric cutting, and then comes the final outfit. So for me, I am passionate and still excited. It's been 15 years of my career, but I think I have the same excitement and the excitement level to see the fabric coming out, be from the coloring part, the embroidery part, everything. And most important, I just love giving the right cut to the outfit. That's my favorite, and I simply love it.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, the designs you created are no doubt good enough. What inspired you to create such beautiful designs?
Fashion is like an art. You can really use the power of your imagination. Just like any form of art, you can draw inspiration from anything and everything around you, be it flowers, utensils, nature, etc. And different seasons in a year inspire me, like, winters. Suppose now, like, we have winters. So fabrics like velvet, they inspire me, making coat dresses, jackets, gowns, all that. So, and when we talk about summers, so designing on those lines, I would like to use pastels and delicate, and playing a lot of stuff with colors and all that. So I think there are a lot of things which inspire me. Also, I really look forward to Mr. Manish Malhotra and Mr. Sabyasachi Mukherjee for the designs. And I think being a designer, you can, your imagination is unlimited. So there are a lot of things which inspire, maybe if we're just talking on this talk show and there comes something which inspires. So there are a lot of things around you. You keep your eyes open and imagination just turns on and on.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, can you please share your experience as a finalist of the Mrs. India Worldwide event?
When I got selected as a finalist of Mrs. India Worldwide, I was super excited. But when time came actually to go for the competition, I was very nervous. And I was in two minds whether, I should go or no. Then I got myself around and thought to myself that what do I have to lose here? And with that, I got my confidence back. and went ahead. I think each one of us, when it comes actually when the time comes, you actually get a little nervous. So, but to get your confidence in you is very important. And it was a wonderful and once in a lifetime kind of an experience. We had sleepless nights. The schedule for the entire day was so busy. Practices, photo shoots, mentoring sessions, sleepless nights, and so much more. We used to just get 3 hours to sleep. But all of us, when we used to wake up, we were fresh and absolutely energized. And I always believe there is no age to learn. I thought it will be a very competitive kind of an environment. But during my journey there, I saw and realized that all of us being co-contestants were, in spite of competing to each other, we were trying to improve each other. And one thing I learned from there that, it is not really important to win any competition. If you want to win any competition, it is not really important to outrun others, but to have a healthy competition and help anyone and everyone who needs it. And by doing so, you may not really win the competition, but you will win a lot of hearts and be a better person each day. And that for me is winning the biggest competition called life. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, how to be in control as an actor? Do you need to be fearless to be an actor?
I think to be in control is very important as a person only. You need to know what is right and what is wrong for you. You need to have that line, you always need to draw a line that, yeah, this is your line and you have to be behind that. And according to me, it is very important to be fearless as well for any profession, because fear limits your vision. And I truly believe that if you want to achieve something, you really have to be fearless. And I also believe that do more, fear less, and achieve more.
Amazing. Ma'am, why did you choose Billabong for your kids?
Having a child in the family, studying in the same school, moreover, he was from the second batch of Billabong, and seeing him grow with clear concepts and great vision. I think we were never in that, we were never in two minds where else to go. It was crystal clear that we have to send our child to Billabong only. And I've always loved the concepts of Billabong, providing practical knowledge along with academic excellence. I've not seen this concept in any other school. There are a lot of my customers who come and ask me that, why did you choose Billabong and what are your suggestions? Where should we go? So I'm very clear about it that since ever, I have really liked the concepts. It's not just, learning part. It's always more of practical knowledge. And I simply love that. And I really admire that.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, how do you stay up to date regarding fashion?
Fashion is my passion. And to stay updated regarding the same is not only my work, but my hobby. Moreover, it is very important to stay updated in any profession, and so is fashion. And moreover, it is an ever evolving industry. Reading books, following designers, social media, and having an open eye in the market, and letting your creative side decide what new you can bring and deliver. Thinking of many designs before going to sleep. I think till date, half an hour I give to myself thinking about what next I can, what next I can give to my customers and what new I can bring. So I think if you love your work, it just happens automatically.
Thank you, ma'am. What is the qualification required for a fashion designing career?
There are different courses and specializations in fashion designing depending on what you want to opt. like fashion designing and clothing technology, and then textile designing, jewelry designing, and many more. So always remember one thing I would like to say here, that what you are studying today are your foundation years, and they play a very important role in any stream you choose. And last but not the least, you need to love what you do, and just do what you really want to do and give your 100%. That is very, very important.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, how can we use technology for designing?
Ah, technology has really advanced, and who better can tell than you kids about it? There are a number of softwares and applications available these days, and we can not only design but also visualize how a person would look wearing a specific dress and wearing a specific color, which helps in taking decisions. So there are a lot of technology, so there are a lot of softwares which are available, and it has really helped. There are certain people who are not able to imagine, okay, once you're explaining, you're not able to imagine how you're going to look in that particular card or that particular color with this embroidery. So these softwares really help to imagine it. It gets, it simplifies the work.
Thank you, ma'am. What skills, according to you, are necessary for a successful fashion designer?
Hard work, determination, perseverance will let you achieve your ultimate goal, be it be any field. And this was, I keep on saying this, and this was also one of my answers in Mrs. India Worldwide, that these three things are actually key to success. So just remember that and do that. You'll achieve what you want to.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, what do you think about work ethics and what kind of ethics you believe in following while working with fashion?
Commitment. That you say na, एक बार commitment कर दिया तो खुद की भी नहीं सुननी. So commitment is very, very important, and I think it is very important in our field, because the date you commit to others, the kind of stuff you commit to others, you have to stick to that, because that is something, you get that what do you call, or that good image if you want it. So for that, commitment is very important. And I also believe that be honest and true to yourself. That is very important, and I truly follow these ethics.
Thank you, ma'am. Do you have any closing thoughts regarding the session?
When I was your age, we got opportunities to listen to a lot of mentors and speakers. And as we grew up and passed out with our lives, making careers, working towards it, never have I ever thought that one day I would be standing on the other side of your study table. What I can just think of right now is, when you watch this show, Comedy Night, the Kapil Sharma show, he always says that कभी सोचा था कपिल शर्मा शो में बैठे होंगे. I think the feeling is same. I feel so honored and delighted to be a part of this talk show and sitting on this side of the table and talking to you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now we would like to read the questions from the chat box.
Yeah.
The first question is, what inspires you as a model?
What inspires me? When I was a child, and I used to study for my exams. So the book, and I used to read the book, the pencil used to become, after a while, the pencil used to become my mic. I used to, imagine myself as if I am standing on the stage and, giving an interview or thanking for an award ceremony. So that childhood dream was in my mind since years and years. And I think that time in that particular moment has been the biggest inspiration.
Thank you, ma'am. How has your education prepared you for a modeling career?
For a modeling career, I think I didn't have any qualification for the modeling thing. It was just my dream. I wanted to see myself on the silver screen, and I always thought that I am a good actor. So I just wanted to prove it to myself that whether I can act or no. For which I went to Mumbai and struggled for quite some time and acted in a couple of TV soaps. But I think no, I didn't do any qualification. I didn't have any qualification for that. It was just I think I had it in me, and I just wanted to prove it to myself.
Wow, ma'am. How do you think the fashion industry can improve?
Sorry, please come again.
Yeah. How do you think the fashion industry can improve?
How do I think fashion industry can improve? I think fashion is a very wide term, and I think there's so much every day is happening. There's so much that there's nothing to, I would not say there's anything to improve. It's just about how you want to take it. For me, anything, wearing a normal sari in a very elegant way is beautiful, but I think maybe not for you. So it's a very wide term, and I don't think there's anything to improve. It's just about how I take it. I would like to take it in a more elegant and a beautiful way. And for me, it's not just about, wearing short dresses and low necks, which is fashion. For me, I find it to be more, more, I would say, elegant. Yeah, for me, fashion is always more elegant. I love it that.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, who and what inspired you to achieve your goals?
Following my dreams. I think if you're passionate about your work, if you want to live your dreams, that will be the biggest inspiration for you. Just listen to yourself, follow your dreams, work hard. And that is something which has inspired me, and the constant support of my family.
How would you relate past and present fashion trends?
I think fashion, keeps on repeating itself. If we talk now, I think what fashion was 15 years back, just with few more additions, it comes back. I remember what we are making right now is a lot of short kurtas with gararas, which we have already seen in, I think, 80s and 90s. So fashion keeps on repeating itself with just, little more variations.
How do you choose your fabrics and where are they sourced from?
We choose the fabric according to the design we have to make. So it all depends. Like if it's, I would say if it's a flary gown, then we need to have some fabrics like satin crepe or, satin, georgette, all these fabrics to have a flowy flare. So it all depends on the design. And normally we take our fabrics from Delhi and Mumbai, because I do everything I am more of onto plain fabrics. So we get the designing done here, be it be printing, be it be embroidery, coloring, everything.
Thank you, ma'am. There's so much pressure for designers to come out with their greatest collection season after season. What advice would you give to the young designers just starting out and hoping to make it in the industry?
I would say that it is very important to see what, to whom are you, the kind of customers and clients you're catering. Because again, as said earlier, fashion, it is very important for a fashion designer to know what exactly you're making it for your customers. So I think be yourself. Don't try to copy someone, or don't try to copy any design. Just be yourself and apni imagination pull out what you've thought of. So if you follow your imagination and be yourself, you're going to rock it.
Great, ma'am. What are some of your biggest dreams that you are yet to fulfill?
Actually, if I say I wanted to be a fashion designer, wanted to be an actor, and I also wanted to be an air hostess. So that is one which is remaining.
Wonderful. Ma'am, what is your first fashion memory?
My first fashion memory. Okay, so this was years back. I had a customer, an outstation customer, and I designed a bridal outfit for her. We met for the first time, and looking at few of our designs, she just, she just told me that I like your designs. I leave it on to you. Do whatever you want to. I just want to stand out. And that pressure, which was, उस time पे I just wanted to give my best. And when that outfit came out and she wore it, and there were tears falling from her eyes, and she said, now Sherry, you can see how happy I'm feeling. That memory will never fade out.
Thank you, ma'am. Who are your favorite designers or photographers?
My favorite designers, Mr. Manish Malhotra, Mr. Sabyasachi Mukherjee, and Elisa. I truly, truly respect them and look forward to the designs.
What do you do when you need to find inspiration for your work?
What do? I read books. I read books, and I want to be alone, give some me time, and think and bring my imagination into creativity.
How do you structure your day before or during the time you are working on a project?
So what we do is we make a list of things to be done, the commitments which need to be fulfilled. So we have a list what is to be done each day, and uska preparation is done weekly. So that's what we do, because there are so many things we need to deliver. There are so many functions for which customers get their outfits customized. So we have to make a list. This thing has to be go for dyeing today. All these fabrics are supposed to be go for dyeing today. Then this is supposed to go for the embroidery. This piece has to be ready today. So yeah, you have to make a list of all that. So I think we do the preparation weekly.
Thank you, ma'am. What do you enjoy doing outside of your work?
I love dancing. I think that's my stress buster, and hanging around with my friends. I love that. And yeah, watching my favorite Yash Raj film. That's one thing I would like to do twice a month, preferably on a Sunday. I think that releases all the stress and your work stress and everything. I simply love it.
Great. Tell me about a challenge you faced when modeling.
A challenge. Okay, so I'll tell you. I was in Pune, and I had to audition for a TV serial. The name was Anant, and I was supposed to reach the audition place for at around 8 a.m. in the morning, and I missed my train from Pune. And I was so stressed. What am I going to do? And then I kept on calling them, and we were in constant conversation. And actually, then I came to know it wasn't an audition. It was the final shooting day for which I was selected. And I had to reach the station by 2 because I had a train to Mussoorie. So it was so much stress and struggle, both on that single day. But the level of satisfaction was, I can still feel the satisfaction, because I think I reached their office. I got the tickets that you don't have to audition. You just have to go straight to Mussoorie. These are your tickets. And the shoot is starting from tomorrow. It's a 1-week shoot. And it was peak winters. It was 20th of December. I clearly remember it. It was such an amazing moment. And I think modeling, I haven't been more active with, so I'm sharing my experience from my acting days. It feels so good.
Incredible. How do you manage the pressure during season time? Example, wedding seasons and Diwali.
Which is going on right now. And I'm still working on a Sunday. The pressure is actually it's too much. But I think, again, as said earlier, when you love your work, you simply enjoy it. And I enjoy the pressure as well. You know, the deadlines, the work is still not done, the outfit is not ready, and you're getting constant calls. But as said earlier, commitment plays a very, very important role. And I think if you manage your work, if you schedule your stuff like that, so you're able to achieve it. But yes, you have to work very hard to fulfill your commitments. You don't have to see what time it is and whether you're working from it's not a 9 to 5 kind of work. You really have to meet to your commitments, and we have to make we have to what do you say, that you have to do everything to fulfill your commitment, be it be working till 12 a.m. or working the entire night. Like last night we had this night shift. So I think stress hota hai, but commitments complete ho jate hain, and when you see that smile on your customer's face, it's all is well that ends well.
Amazing. How do you build good working relationships with other models?
Modeling, I haven't done modeling. I was more into TV soaps and all. So I've done that. It's not more of modeling, it's more of acting.
Thank you, ma'am. Now it's time for some fun element. It's quiz time. Students will get 10 seconds for each question and they're requested to write their answers in the chat box.
The first question. A typical presentation of fashion modeling parading on a runway is certain order of appearance. Your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
the correct option is B, fashion show.
The next question is, when did America's first fashion show take place? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
the right answer is option B, 1903.
The next question is, what is the average length of a catwalk? Your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The correct answer is D. There is no average length of a catwalk.
The next question is, who is Fern Malice? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
the right answer is option A, creator of Fashion Week.
The next question is, what's the ideal minimum height for a female fashion runway model? Your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
the correct answer is B. 5/8.
The next question is, when was the first Paris Fashion Week held? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
the right answer is option D, 1973.
The next question is, who was the first fashion designer to release a fashion-related fragrance? Your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
the correct answer is D. Paul Poiret.
The next question is, which brand is the brand with 3 stripes? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The right answer is option B, ADIDAS, given by Pankudi Goyal.
The next question is, where is the dyer famously from? Your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
the correct answer is D. France.
The next question is, what fashionable country is responsible for Prada? And your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
the right answer is option C, Italy.
The next question is, surely you know where the Calvin Klein is from, right? Your options are
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
the correct answer is A. United States. Many congratulations to all the winners. Please give clap reaction to all the participants.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We've got so inspired to see your passion towards your work, and I'm sure everyone must have been amazed by knowing more about your journey.
Our heartfelt gratitude to our founder and CEO, Mrs. Preeti Agarwal, for initiating such talks, which kindles in us the curiosity to explore more. We convey our heartfelt gratitude to our guest speaker, Mrs. Sherry SANTWANI, for the dynamic talk.
Your feedbacks and suggestions are most important to us for raising the bar all the time. WhatsApp class groups will remain open till 5:30 p.m. Parents and students are requested to share their feedbacks and suggestions in the class group.
Thank you so much, everyone, to be a part of this Billabong Inspired Talk series.
We shall meet next week on 11 December 2021 at the same time with our next guest speaker. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.